That's just part of the story.
Well, as you say, Rick Michaels will return one day. Doctors say he won't, but I'm confident he will, because there's nobody in this industry or in this sport that eats, sleeps, lives, and breathes wrestling like Rick Michaels. And he's been in the ear of the role model Jason Cross ever since this match was signed. He's been in Cross's ear, and he has told him everything that he knows. And that is a hell of a long book. And Jason Cross now fighting for his NWA TNA contract on pay-per-view. If he loses this matchup, he's going to have to carry that greaseball Bailey on the pay-per-view with him. If John Phoenix wins, then Rick Michaels' career is over. Cross loses the contract, but if Cross wins, if Cross can win it, if Cross can pull this matchup out, that scumbag Jeff G. Bailey will no longer be our boss. And if I'm saying this and John Phoenix is the winner, then I'm a dead man. But I've got that much confidence in the role model, as these two former best friends, former suicidal tendency NWA Elite members battle. Phoenix and Cross have been up and down the roads all over the country together. They know each other very well, and unfortunately in pro wrestling, this often happens to best friends. But I guarantee you that after this match is over, they will have one another's respect, if nothing else.
We think so. That's a good line of thought, but I'll be curious to see if that in fact takes place. So much going on in this matchup, so much at risk. John Phoenix decides to take a break here. Lord!
Cross.
With the greatest of ease goes flying Jason Cross onto the body of John Phoenix.
And these two didn't just break into the wrestling business together.
No, they sure did.
They grew up together. Jason Cross and John Phoenix have been best friends since childhood. But that is what this sport will do to you. The jealousy, the envy, the hatred, the money, and the animosity will tear even the closest friends apart. And it doesn't help that individuals like Jeff G. Bailey are in people's ear.
You know, forgive me, it's hard to keep my eyes off Jason Cross and John Phoenix in this obviously going to be a classic matchup here. Jason Cross, oh, beautiful missile dropkick, sending Phoenix out here, but I can't keep my eyes off the original chosen one, Rick Michaels, at ringside, in his physical condition, way too close to the action here. I really would prefer that Rick Michaels stay out of harm's way.
Well, that's like telling an old dog not to go dig for his bone. That's like telling Babe Ruth not to hit a home run. He doesn't know how. The original chosen one, Rick Michaels, has the drive of iron. He's got a titanium will that will not be broken, and he's not going to keep anything from keeping him away from ringside during this matchup. Hell, he wishes he was in the match, and if he was physically able, he would be.
That titanium will notwithstanding, I would much rather him not be here in the arena right now.
As would I. That snap Hurricane Rana there by Jason Cross. Onto the John Phoenix, the man that pioneered suicidal tendencies, along with Air Paris, one of the most innovative stables in NWA Wildside. Members including all that Adam Jacobs, even Lost Boy Azrael at one point. And John Phoenix has certainly made his mark. He's one of the earliest innovators of high-flying wrestling in NWA Wildside. Sit-out powerbomb there by the role model Jason Cross. Cross was quick to follow in the footsteps of Phoenix into NWA Wildside. He had several very shaky starts in NWA Wildside until he aligned himself with Jeff G. Bailey. Bailey got in his ear, he pumped his head up, he said he was going to take him straight to the top, and he did exactly that. Jason Cross won the Wildside heavyweight title from David Young. However, Bailey sent Cross up to the Best of the Best tournament in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for Combat Zone Wrestling, and he threatened Jason Cross's life. And you know the kind of ties that Jeff G. Bailey has in the business world. And he told that Jason Cross that he'd be wearing cement shoes if he went up to Philadelphia and lost that tournament and embarrassed Wildside and embarrassed Jeff G. Bailey. So Jason Cross said, you know what? If it's going to be like that, take your damn belt. I'm out of here. Jason Cross quit. He got a very bad name because of it. Bailey quickly spread propaganda against Jason Cross all over the internet and all in the news sheets. But the role model Jason Cross did make his return. under the mysterious mask of the green guy to haunt Jeff G. Bailey and John Phoenix, because Phoenix came back calling Jason Cross a pussy and claimed credit for the retirement of Cross. And that was not the case. And we know that John Phoenix is a hell of an athlete, but he's also a dirty son of a bitch.
And look who he has chosen to align himself with. Jeff Bailey and the NWA Elite. Talk about somebody who's got his priorities all out of whack, but you can't argue with success. I would think John Phoenix's more successful spate in this period in professional wrestling is when he has aligned himself with Jeff G. Bailey. And you can't argue with that, even if you wish the cast would change a little bit.
And John Phoenix locking in a half Boston Crab.
Hoping to wear down the role model. I imagine it can be done, but I don't know what it'll take to do it.
Well, Phoenix is so bitter and angry over Jason Cross. Jason Cross has cost John Phoenix a couple of losses in the ring, one to David Young. It was John Phoenix at Fright Night 2002 back in October, where he actually defeated Jason Cross with the help of Jeff G. Bailey and a handful of change.
We saw just a few minutes ago Jeff Bailey actually making moves towards Rick Michaels at ringside, and Michaels, even in his state, picking up that walker and sort of threatening Bailey. Even Bailey walked away, but Bailey's even scared of Rick Michaels in his current condition. Shows you the respect that even Jeff Bailey has for the original Chosen One.
I've seen Rick Michaels spew fireballs out of his mouth. I've seen Rick Michaels go toe-to-toe with a Rock and Roll Express. I've seen Rick Michaels fall off of a balcony in Nashville and live to tell about it. I've seen Rick Michaels be tortured with barbed wire until I thought he was going to bleed to death, and he came back. He sure as hell ain't scared of a scum-sucking bastard like Jeff G. Bailey.
I'm sure he's not, and look what all's at stake here. Rick Michaels' own livelihood in professional wrestling.
Rick Michaels is that confident in Jason Cross. He is that confident in the role model's ability, as we all are here in NWA Wildside, but we also know what Phoenix is capable of. Maneuvers like that. Head and arm suplex. Cross lands on his head, and that could be all for the role model.
It is definitely the beginning of the end if Phoenix is able to keep things up.
Snapmare takeover by John Phoenix.
Oh.
Kick to the back. He's referred to himself as the suicidal deity, as the man that pioneered suicidal tendencies. And with Jeff G. Bailey on his side, he certainly believes it. He believes all the hype. John Phoenix with a rolling wheel kick to the face of Jason Cross. Look at that.
Very crafty, very innovative. Using Cross's own right leg in order to get a bit of a springboard action and taking Cross out of the picture. And John Phoenix believes it is over. Oh,
God,
I think you may be right. No, Cross gets his shoulders up. After only a 2 count. You can see the disappointment on the face of referee Andrew Thomas, who we know is in the hip pocket of Jeff Bailey and has been for way, way too long.
And what happens to Thomas's position as senior official if Bailey's no longer in charge?
Ooh, that's a nice development. I didn't give that much thought.
There's a reversal, spinning head scissors, Cross rolls through, Schoolboy. 2 count only. Good God, the lightning kick by John Phoenix, taking a head clean off the shoulders of Jason Cross.
Well, Cross tried to do a kip up there, believing he had the power, but no, the leg power of Phoenix way too much. Phoenix on top for a pin. Oh no, only 2 count again.
And he just didn't have it in it.
Yeah.
And John Phoenix trying to cap off the NWA Elite's night. They've been on a roll. And wait a minute.
Oh no.
This just
Phoenix,
shows you.
Phoenix, don't do it. Don't do it, Phoenix. I swear I'll walk down there myself to stop this guy.
Oh, spaceball slide to the side of the head by Jason Cross. And John Phoenix, he's dirty enough to do it. He would have attacked Rick Michaels, who's damn near crippled at this point. He would have attacked the legend at ringside.
Rick Michaels slowly making his way out of harm's way, which is a good idea. Phoenix pretty much tells the original Chosen One he'll be back. Let's hope that's not going to be the case at all for Rick Michaels' own welfare.
Phoenix and Cross have such a history. They've actually shared wrestling maneuvers. John Phoenix on the top rope. Big frog splash.
Onto the back of the role model Jason Cross. And Phoenix is having a hard time realizing what it's going to take to pin Jason Cross's shoulders down for that 3 count. Both guys have, forgive the cliche, dusted off their A game once again here in this main event of Christmas Chaos 2002.
And the camel clutch, a very, very painful submission hold, and it's locked in such a way that it takes a damn near superhuman feat to get out of it. But Jason Cross doing just that.
Jason Cross is so good at what he does. The innovation and devastation of Jason Cross, I believe the marketing term for Mr. Cross these days.
And John Phoenix is actually very jealous, even more so, of the exposure Jason Cross has gotten himself over at NWA Total Non-Stop Action for the Jarretts. John Phoenix believes that that is his spot because it was he that trained Cross professionally. It was John Phoenix that taught Jason Cross several of the maneuvers he knows. Northern Light suplex there, Jason Cross kicks out.
Here's an interesting little wrinkle too. Suppose John Phoenix wins this matchup. I wonder what he's going to think about Jeff Bailey now managing Jason Cross in TNA.
Well, Jeff G. Bailey should have that option. He actually gets the contract. Should he want to bring John Phoenix into TNA, he can probably do that if he is in charge of the contract of Jason Cross.
God, I mean, could Jason Cross function in the year 2003 in TNA with Jeff Bailey at his side, at ringside at TNA? Oh, boy.
And would it be enough for Jason Cross to throw away everything one more time and quit the business entirely?
I would seriously consider quitting the business if it meant having to be stuck with Jeff Bailey. His success rate notwithstanding. Do you really want that fire hazard sitting by at ringside with you every time you go on out there to the ring? I don't know.
Roll up by John Phoenix, but Jason Cross kicks out. It's been a close call each and every time.
A seesaw battle that presently John Phoenix is on, has the upper hand. And the role model is going to have to fight back. Dig down deep because Phoenix seems to be having the role model's number. Phoenix more slow and more methodical than I've seen him in recent times.
Well, there's no room for error here, and so it's probably not a wise maneuver to go 1,000 miles an hour.
Oh, definitely.
That's tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there by Phoenix. He hooks Cross. Sit out reverse brainbuster.
And Cross powers out again. Causing a few cuss words to come out of Bailey's mouth. I hope it's only the first of a long string of cuss words here this evening.
Well, John Phoenix is scaling the top rope, but Jason Cross has gotten to his feet. John Phoenix doesn't realize it, but now he does. Slam from the top. And John Phoenix is in a lot of pain.
John Phoenix lands back first 2/3 of the way across the ring, courtesy of the launching talents of the role model Jason Cross. It's a toss-up. Who's going to come up first? The momentum of this match has all of a sudden changed, and that is good news for the role model, and certainly Rick Michaels.
Good God, the role model swinging a kick to the face of Phoenix, and you can see the blood fly out of his mouth. And a high side leg lariat there. The role model has it within his grasp. 2 count, but John Phoenix kicks out.
Oh, no, that's barely a shoulder up. I'd hardly call that kicking out, but the shoulder is up.
Good grief. What a counter to a hip toss there by Cross.
And Cross signaling that he's heading north, heading up to that top turnbuckle. Cross has had to deal with an awful lot of back damage so far. It didn't seem to be stopping him at all. Good Lord! Did you see the hang time on the role model? A slow count and the leg on that bottom rope. Crowd getting a little irate at that. I don't blame him in the least.
Rick Michaels watches on as his very career hangs in the balance. Jason Cross, Hurricane Run, but Phoenix rolls through, Cross rolls through, Phoenix rolls through. These guys can't decide who's going to be on top because they're fighting with everything they got. Cross takes a leapfrog but lands on the second rope. And Jason Cross has John Phoenix hooked. Top rope, rolling double underhook, reverse facebuster, but Phoenix counters that maneuver
by merely standing still. Very powerful and crafty defensive move from Phoenix for doing relatively nothing.
John Phoenix is going up top. It's like he's going to be trying a superplex here. What an impact. And Jeff G. Bailey is screaming at John Phoenix like a scalded dog.
Wish he hadn't said that. And still not enough to pin Jason Cross's shoulders down. And Phoenix, I'm sure, is wondering what on earth it is going to take. I mean, he's had several run-ins with Jason Cross in both official and non-official capacity here at Wildside. He should have a better idea more than most.
Phoenix goes for the super kick, but Jason Cross counters with a dragon suplex.
Phoenix hits head first. And if Cross can come to his feet, man, I tell you, I think Phoenix is ripe for the pinning here. Check that. He's able to get that shoulder up.
This is the main event, the night capping off what an extraordinary event Christmas Chaos 2002 has been. And now Jason Cross, he's calling for the coup de grace. I believe he's calling for the shooting star leg drop. And Bailey connects with a chain to the side of the head, doing everything he can to ensure that John Phoenix walks away with Cross's contract and Michael's career.
Rick Michaels pointing out to Andrew Thomas what happened. And Thomas ain't paying attention. Oh my. And a 450 from John Phoenix onto Jason Cross. Oh God, no. Please don't tell me. Please don't. Yes! Jason Cross gets a shoulder up. Oh man, with no time to spare. Oh boy. God, somebody pat my brow. Woo.
Jason Cross did that with the heart of Rick Michaels. And that is why Michaels chose Cross to defend his very career. Oh, that was sickening. A sickening swing around backbreaker there. And John Phoenix is driving the skull across to the mat. No! Jason Cross kicks out.
Man, I don't know how much more he's going to be able to kick out after that backbreaker from John Phoenix. And a drop kick that did not hit the mark. And Cross is threatening.
Shooting star.
And not even that was able to pin the shoulders of John Phoenix down. Good Lord, what's it going to take? Rather fast counts from Andrew Thomas, what a surprise. The cards in many ways seem to be stacked against the role model Jason Cross here. So far, he's holding his own admirably. Lord knows where he gets it from.
He counters Phoenix there. Goes for a neck breaker, but John Phoenix looked like he was going for a suplex. Cross kicks it. He's got it. He's signaling for the brain buster. No.
He thinks otherwise.
And there's the double shot.
The double shot, a perfect tribute to the original chosen one, Rick Michaels. His Rick Michaels patented finisher for quite a number of years. And although Rick Michaels is definitely the man who does that move better than anyone else, Cross, I believe, was a close second. Oh, boy. And, oh, good Lord. Yes! Jason Cross kicks Jeff Bailey off the apron.
He kicked him off the apron. Shooting star leg drop.
It hit the mark. Oh, yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the role model, Jason Cross.
That's all.